Hey, what's up, everyone? Hope you are all well and welcome to the Combat Ready HQ. And I'm Craig, a former British Army soldier, and today I'm just going to be talking to you about how you can join the British Army. I get this question actually quite a bit, and it pops up in the comment section or through email or on my Instagram. So I thought I'd just do a short video on how you could join or get more information on trades, regiments you want to join, possibly join, and sort of like fitness standards, any sort of formal qualifications that you're going to need. So to do this then, the first thing you're going to need to do is, if you just go to Google or whatever sort of web browser you use, type in British Army, and it's going to come up with sort of a list of pages. Here's the British Army's page here. And then it's going to bring you to this. So the first thing you could do is you could go into the careers office and speak to a recruiter, or you might want to do a little bit of research first. If you're going to do a bit of research first, then you can come over to this website. You can then have a look at what we do, who are we, where are we, so you can have a look, where they're currently serving on exercises, operations, where there's postings, where they're looking to go in the future. And there's a lot of modernisation going on, by the way, at the minute. It's an exciting time to join. Any sort of standard news and events, people and careers, and sort of equipment that we are using and looking to use in the future. Look, you've got reconnaissance, logistics. You can do so much research here. If you wanted to get into sort of reconnaissance, I was an armoured recce commander in the Household Cavalry. You've got jackals, you've got sort of like light roll recce, and then sort of you do have Spartan CVRT variants, but we are pretty much getting rid of all of them and moving to the Ajax, which the Household Cavalry have finally got. So you can have a look at them as well. So yeah, that's sort of how you can do all that. This website has literally everything you need. So we just type in British Army again, go to that, and then if you click on Explore Army Jobs, this then enables you to look at all the different sort of job roles and trades within the British Army. So are you looking at reserve or regular army? We'll go with regular army today. You click that. You can click Talk to a Recruiter or Find a Role. If you click Talk to Recruiter, type in your postcode. It's then going to come up with all the careers office in the local area, phone numbers and times. We're going to click Find a Role, and then here you'll be able to look at every role within the British Army. So I had someone yesterday who was asking about tank crewmen. So you can either type in here tank crew, or you can see it's just there on my page, but we'll type in tank crew, find out more straight away. You can see sort of starting salary once you leave training, and then it gives you sort of basic information. So the minimum amount you earn during training is £18,687. That's when you go through, say, like Purbright or Harrogate. There's your pay after completing trades training. So that's phase 1 and phase 2. Here's your age requirements, and then as you can see here, it says there's no formal qualifications needed. And then if you follow it down, it goes through the responsibilities. Once again, if you have any questions, you can talk to people. And then here's more of the information once again. And then it's got the physical fitness assessment requirements that you need here. So to be a tank crewman, you need to get a minimum of 76 kilos on the mid-thigh pull, 3.1 meters on the medicine ball, and 8.06 on the beep test. So when you go through to selection, that's the fitness requirements you need to hit to become a tank crewman, or make it at least 2 training to then hopefully become a tank crewman. And then you've got even here all the different steps that you need to do for junior soldier and regular entry. So junior soldiers Harrogate, regular soldier would be going through, say, Purbright, and then step 2 would be heading down to Bovington for your phase 2. So if we went back again, let's go find a role. I don't know, let's just go, what if we just put in artillery, see what pops up. Here we go. So you've got light gunner, ceremonial gunner, so King's Troop, And you've got artillery officer if you fancy becoming an officer and go through Royal Military Academy Sandhurst. Uncrewed aerial systems, so UAVs, UAS is there, air defence gunner, Amadeus 90. This is what I wanted to look at, artillery surveillance observer. So this is the job that I did. Once again, minimum salary is the same going through training. Starting salary is pretty much the same, age requirements same, and no formal qualifications needed. Go down a little bit more about the job role, and then here we go. So when it comes to the physical fitness test, it is actually different, and it's actually lower than tank crewman. So mid-thigh pulls 50 kilos, 2.7 meters on the medicine ball throw, and 6.6 on the beep test. And once again, here's more information on the steps, pay, what qualifications you could get after, and how you can apply. And you could literally just do that for all of them. You could just clear search. And there's 101 roles that you could go through, 20 featured roles. So you could literally go all the way down, infantry soldier, all the way down, and have a look through and see which one is the best for you. Here you go, paratrooper, if you want to join a parachute regiment. So it's pretty basic on how you can find out the information. I definitely highly recommend doing as much research as you can. Spend a bit of time on your computer or your phone going through this website, especially if you're unsure on a role that you want to join, or that you might think, oh, I'll be interested in that, and then you read up and you go, actually maybe that's not suited to me. You might find a whole load of roles that you've never even heard of. I remember when I joined the army, I didn't know every single role. I only knew of a few, and that's just through talking through people, and back then you didn't really have as much online, so there wasn't as much information. If you do want to apply, then what you can do is go to recruiting centre. So look, here's all the ones in Newcastle, say London, London, wherever you are, you can have a look. Sheffield, to see if there's any in Sheffield. There we go. You can go and speak to a recruiter after you've done your research. I highly recommend going into a careers centre and actually speaking to someone for sure. It's going to help the process, help you making a decision a lot easier. And then you can apply, you can speak to them about applying, or you can go to the portal. So what you'd have to do is you have to register, make an account, and then everything is done through the candidate portal. Here you can see once in, you will be able to apply, talk to your recruiter, and follow the progress of your application. So if you've got any interviews coming up, your sort of bar test, selection, how's your application processing, if they're sending you any information, I believe it is all done on the candidate portal. But as I said, highly recommend going to the British Army website and doing your research, finding out about all the different roles, reading through them, see which ones interest you, and then you can see what qualifications you need, what the minimum fitness requirements are, and then you can go away and you can prepare and train for that, ready for your selection, and then continue training, and then ready for your basic training and trade training. Like I said, it's got all the information on where the army are at the minute, so you can see what they're currently doing, what sort of equipment they're using, where they're looking to go in the future, and you'll see it's a very exciting time to actually be serving within the British Army. So I hope this video has helped. Comment below with what your thoughts are, what you think of the video, whether it's helped you, and what you want to see next. Remember to like, subscribe, and I will see you soon.